Hi, and welcome to the explanation video of a quite unique car. A really special car that ticks all the boxes, whether you want something special, whether you want something fast, whether you want something nobody else has. I present you the 512 Modificato in yellow. In '95, only 10 of these cars were made, and this counts from the start as an exceptional car. It's not yet a hypercar like we know them today, but in '95 this was one of the most exclusive cars you could buy. Let me explain. It all starts with the Testarossa Monospecchio, which is the first version of the famous Testarossa family. Then they made the Monodado, which is basically a car with two mirrors and a central lock like we had on the older models from the 70s. And then they made what I think is the best car in the first three series, the Bispecchio, the car with two mirrors, regular wheels with 5 bolts, and that's it. And then they made an improvement, a radical new car, which is called the 512 TR. It looks exactly the same as the original Testarossa, but more modern, and it behaves differently. And it's also, since it's been created, more valuable than the original Testarossa. And then Ferrari did something that they do really well. They made a special series, and here it is, 501 Ms. The M is a powerful letter, not only with BMW, but also with Ferrari. It stands for Modificato, and it means that they did something that they won't do on the original series. So what's special here? Not the body, because that's remained exactly the same as the original 512 TR that you see over there. But it's slightly more powerful. I think that they did some kind of remapping, and the style is different. So we have the round lights that go back to the 250 GTO and other cars like the 365 GT4 BB that has also round lights with the wide center that gives the car a different look. Also, this part of the hood, instead of being black, it's now painted in the same color of the car. You have the very special Speedline wheels. The steering wheel is slightly different, and of course the look changes completely because you have the first version of the xenon lights, which in '95 was a big thing. So no more pop-up lights that will ruin your CX value if you are in the wind tunnel. No, fixed lights integrated in the front part of the car. So a whole different look, basically the same car, but what makes it special? Well, there are none. They're very difficult to find. They have been exclusive since the beginning. They were wanted like that, and so this car is one of 10 worldwide. And then we have to talk about what this car is about. So, as I said, it's really exclusive. It's been like that all its life, and then you can do two things with this kind of car. Either you drive it, or you leave it in your garage. For this car, they did something in between. It was used, but just a little. So this car totals 40,000 kilometers, and it's been in the workshop every 5 years to change belts. But the mileage is not low, it's not new, because it's also 30 years old. It's been used, but just a little, because 30 years, 40,000 kilometers, a little bit more than 1,000 kilometers per year, that's nothing. So this car has been in collections where it has been standing, and then it has been improved, and then every 5 years it went for a service, but it was never standing still. It was really a car that has been used just a little so that it doesn't get damaged by standing. So we have a first paint car, all original. It's certified by Ferrari, and this is not something that you should take lightly because it takes years to get through that procedure, and the car needs to be 100% original like it left the factory. One of these cars was donated or sold to a very famous F1 driver. He still has it. So there are 9 cars on the open market or in collections. This is one of them. This is something that you will almost never find, and if you find one, then the price is not important, because the next opportunity to buy a yellow 512 M is in 5 years. So, fully certified, full maintenance history, completely original 512 Modificato in yellow, concours condition, freshly maintained. It's for sale. So if you want it, come and find me. I'm in Aalter, Belgium, and you can find all my details on our website, oldtimerfarm.be. Thank you very much for your attention.